What is good, fight fans? Is Ashley's Corner. Shout out to the Lions Den boxing community once again. Now, gotta talk about this undercard, this Pascal versus Jack, as well as the Lionell Thompson versus Jose, whatever his last name is pronounced. Okay. Now I'm going to start with the Jose on the left, Jose versus Lionell Thompson. Now Jose's 29-3, 29 wins, 3 losses. He has 24 knockouts. He's fought for 116 rounds. He is a 75% knockout rating. He's 29 years old, 6'2", with a 76.5-inch reach from Venezuela. Now, Lionel, on the other hand, his record is 21-5, 12 knockouts. He has 1 knockout loss to Kovalev in 2012. He's fought for 135 rounds. His knockout rating is 46.15%. He's 34 years old. He's 5'11", with a 75-inch reach, and he fights out of, he's from Buffalo, New York, and he fights out of Las Vegas. Now, this is the same Jose that fought Andre Dirrell, not Anthony Dirrell, Andre Dirrell. And his uncle is also a trainer of Andre Dirrell's. And Andre Dirrell went over and gave Jose that sweet chin music after the fight with a bare knuckle left hook. Jose continued to throw punches after the bell when he fought Andre Dirrell. And one of those left hooks after the bell was hard enough, and you could tell, to knock Dirrell out. And he was out. He was out so hard he couldn't continue to fight. And the fight ended like that, in which the trainer and everybody on his team was mad. And one of his trainers, and which is his uncle, went over there and gave Jose sweet chin music right there in the damn ring. That's the same guy, all right? But he is the IBF, he was the IBF champion until he faced Caleb Sweet Hands Plant in January of 2019. So early this year in January, he fought Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant dropped Jose twice. He dropped him in the second round, and he dropped him in the fourth round to win a unanimous decision, and Caleb Plant became the IBF champion. So Jose can be outclassed. He can be outboxed. He can be outboxed. And that's exactly what Caleb Plant did. Caleb Plant, sweet hands Caleb Plant. He got speed, punching power, his feet. And he used his feet to turn Jose in that fight, and to get behind him and all of that. His foot speed, along with his boxing ability, and the way he was throwing punches, actually got him one of those knockdowns. Like, Jose couldn't turn around fast enough and throw a punch or defend himself not to get hit, and he got dropped, is what happened. I believe in the second round, the first time he got dropped. But for Lionel to beat Jose, he is going to have to be slick. He's going to have good defense against the jab and the powerful hooks that Jose throws. And he's going to have to counter everything. Be patient. Lionel don't have to sit down on those shots. You just have to use strictly box. You have to outbox Jose. Don't bang with that man. You got to box that man. And it's possible for Lionel to win, but I am not going with that. Jose is going to win this fight, and he said after his fight he wants that rematch with Caleb Plant, and I can't blame him. It was a very entertaining fight, and I believe Caleb Plant will beat him again if they do have that rematch. So I'm going to go with Jose winning this fight in a 12-round decision, or it being a 7-round knockout in Jose's favor. Now, next is the co-main event in between Jean Pascal and Bayou Jack. Now, this fight is going to be a very good fight, in my opinion. I believe this is going to be a 12-round fight, in my opinion, and it's going to be close. I don't think this is going to be a one-sided fight at all. I am picking Bayou Jack to win this title off of Pascal. He is the WBA regular champion, and I believe Bayou Jack has his number for this one, and we will see tonight. But I'm gonna start with the specs. Jean Pascal is 34-6-1. He has 34 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He has 20 knockouts. He has 2 knockout losses, both to Colvin in 15 and the other in 2016. He's fought for 301 rounds. I'm sorry, 309 rounds. And his knockout rating is 47.62%. He's 37 years old. He's 5'10" and a half with a 72-inch reach. He's from Haiti, but he fights out of Canada. Now, Bayou Jack on the other hand, has a record of 22 wins, 2 losses, and 3 draws. His knockout rating, he has 13 knockouts. He has 1 KO loss to Derek Edwards in 2014. He's fought for 171 rounds. His knockout rating is 48.15%. He's 36 years old. He's 6'1", with a 73-inch reach. He's from Sweden, but he fights out of Las Vegas. Now, both of these guys are pretty old. One is 36. Pascal is 37. Both of them have a lot of fights under their belt, but not as close as Jean Pascal. Jean Pascal has 41 fights in total, and Jack has 27 fights in total. But both of them, Jean Pascal's fought a lot of people, man. He's been around for a long time. He has a lot of skill, but at the same time, I see, even though Bayou Jack is a late starter, I think that this is going to be like a competition of will to see who wants it more. Just like I said, both of these fighters are old. This is a title fight. They're older. This is a title fight, and I believe both of them know what's at stake. I don't know how long either one of them have left in the boxing world as far as, professional fights, but we're going to see tonight. Like, I think this fight is going to be very, very entertaining. It's going to be a very entertaining 12-round fight. I just don't see any stoppage coming. You already know that Bayou Jack is a warrior. You remember this picture in this fight when he fought Marcus Brown. Man, the guy's a warrior, and you're not going to get him out of there easy. He don't come to lay down. And we already know that Jean Pascal is a warrior, man. This fight is going to be the bee's knees, okay? But let me know what you think about these two fights and who you think is going to win and all. All right? Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.